Hi, my name is Rafael Desma, and today I'm going to be talking about the Transfer Center at TCC for my informative presentation. I have the PowerPoint right here. However, I had trouble figuring out how to put my voice over the presentation. When I clicked on the button, the option just wouldn't come up for me for whatever reason, so that is why I'm recording it in this format with me having to put or move my camera around. So I'm sorry about that. However, let's go on ahead and get the presentation started. So, first thing, why should you care? What do you benefit from learning or even knowing about the Transfer Center? Well, if you're a student at TCC who plans to transfer to another university within the next 2 to 4 years, you're going to want to get yourself familiar with the Transfer Center because they are going to be able to answer any questions you have regarding what courses you need to take, money, and all that stuff. And we'll go more into that as this presentation goes on. So as I just mentioned, scholarships. The Transfer Center helps out tremendously with scholarships, not just scholarships in general, but scholarships for a specific university that you want to go to. We all know that money is a big deciding factor on whether or not you go to university or not. It can probably fit all your needs. It can be super close by, exactly what you need. However, if it's too expensive for you, you most likely won't go, or you'll have to pull out a whole bunch of loans, which usually is a pretty bad thing. Now, the Transfer Center, and they won't necessarily help you write essays or whatever you need to do for your scholarships, but they can help you find some to be able to help pay for your education. Nextly, transfer events. Transfer events are a opportunity for you to talk to specific representatives at the desired university that you want to transfer to. The picture shown here is an actual example of a transfer event that is emailed to me via the Transfer Center. You can see here, I think it was just 2 weeks ago, a week ago, it was June 14th was Columbia College, UTA Fort Worth. Down here, June 16th showed Texas A&M, UTA again. Now, again, you want to start getting yourself familiar with the representatives there so that in case the program that you're trying to get into is a bit competitive, if a certain representative remembers your name as it gets called in a meeting, they might vouch for you and you might have a bigger chance of getting selected. So you want to get yourself familiar with the people who work at the school that you want to transfer to. Next, plan your courses. Certain degrees or programs at other universities, they require certain courses, and you want to make sure that you're taking the right ones. It might say that you need a certain math class, and it is very likely that you might choose the wrong one without noticing. That's exactly what actually happened to me, and I talked to someone on the Transfer Center. I made a call appointment with them. We figured everything out. Not only that, I had this summer course along with next month and the month that just passed planned out thanks to the Transfer Center. My fall semester is already planned out as well as my spring, and next year my summer courses again are already planned out thanks to them. So everything's been on track so far. So that's just an example of how well they are able to help you with your future planning to make sure you don't waste any money on courses that you might not even need. Excuse me. Again, connect with representatives at other schools. Now, these transfer events are weekly, bi-weekly. They happen every now and then. However, maybe not everyone is able to make it. If you can, that's completely fine. If you happen to make an appointment or emails, just email back and forth with someone at the Transfer Center. Whatever universities you talk about, they are going to give you the direct email, of a representative that works at that university. So again, you're able to establish relationships and be able to talk to them in regards to any financial aid you might need or any other questions. I'm sure they will be able to help you with figure that out. We're going to wrap things up with the availability of the Transfer Center. So they are available Monday through Thursday from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and they're closed Friday through Sunday. Now, I'm sure there are many students who just plan to stay at TCC for their whole education. That's completely fine. However, you might come across someone who went to another university and the program that they went to is very similar to the one that you want to go to at TCC, and maybe their program offers much more in-depth education. Maybe it might even be closer. It could match your needs more, and you might end up changing your mind. And if that's the case, whether you end up changing your mind halfway or you knew from the beginning that you wanted to transfer, it is very, very important to be familiar with these people at the Transfer Center because they are going to help you out tremendously. Thank you.